And then we get to the main event of Raw. The tag team title match with Judgment Day against Jey and Cody. And as I mentioned at the top of this dissertation, the Judgment Day entrance started at 10:29 p.m. Eastern Time, and the bell rang for the match at 10:44. So they had 15 minutes in between the start and the finish of that, and they only had 15 minutes left on the air, and there was one break or two breaks in that time. I think there was one break. But nevertheless, Cody, as you mentioned just a few minutes ago, is one of my favorites to watch because he and Finn, too, if they're working, they're smooth as silk, right? Which Jey is not exactly smooth as silk, and Priest is, we're a fan of Priest, but you wouldn't say he's smooth as silk yet. But Cody and Finn are smooth as silk. But then I was like, what the fuck? Are they double parked? They're rushing. They stopped Jey within seconds. They started a little heat and got 30 seconds to that and tagged Cody in to make a comeback. And I'm like, my God, have they gotten word that, they're running behind or whatever the fuck? But they were just they had 4 minutes before they were going to go to the break after all of that preamble to get this thing started. So they wanted to get a comeback going and Cody get a 2 count. And then they got into a 4-way and Cody hit the crossroads on Priest. And that was what brought Dominic out to put Priest's leg on the ropes and break it up. And then Cody could chase Dom around until Finn could stop him. And they had a little break spot there. But at one point I was like, this is going to be a world record short fucking match. And then when they came back, they really, even though that most of the WWE TV matches and pay-per-view matches look so similar because they're all done the same, follow the same patterns, involve the same people, or lit the same way, shot the same way, every once in a while you get some people that just know how to build up a fucking finish. And I think probably Cody was instrumental in this, at least being the general in the ring. But after they got cooking and started going, they had all kinds of shit going on. And the people were up and down. Cody and Jey finally did the flapjack and cutter double team for a 2 count. And then Cody went and dove on Priest outside, but Priest caught him in a goozle and choke slammed him on the apron and cleared the desk off. But Jey went to the top. And at that point, Priest and Dominic got at cross purposes because they both went to Jey, and Dominic was supposed to. But when he saw Priest go to Jey, he jumped down, and then Priest had to sell something that Jey didn't throw when he realized to get away from him. And then Dom got back up and pulled Jey's leg. But then Jey kicked him off and hit the splash, or did the splash, but Finn raised his knees, got a 2 count. Here came Sammy out, and he's beating up Dominic, and Priest posts Sammy, and Cody throws Priest over the rail, and Finn stops Cody, and Priest kicks Cody in the balls and gives him a razor's edge through the desk, while Jey dives on Priest, but Finn stops Jey, and the drop kick and the double stomp, but it misses, and Jey hits a spear, and then spears Priest, and then Jimmy Uso appears out of nowhere and super kicks Jey, and Finn hits the stomp. 1, 2, 3. New champions. After what, 2 or 3 weeks? That's how long they had it. But nobody expected it. And they got a little fucking babyface run out of it to make themselves seem legitimate. What'd you think?
I think it was all right, but it's hard for me to get into this because I've seen a combination of all these guys in a tag match to end this show every week, seemingly for the last 17 years. No, it seems like it's either a 3-way or a tag match or a singles match that has multiple people at ringside. And I get it, they're the stars of the show, the Judgment Day and the babyfaces, but something has to happen other than just another match to... A potential title change isn't enough to make me interested.
Well, I'll tell you, of all the matches that I've seen between these people, this was certainly the most recent.
All right. Well, that was Raw. And boy, was it. And we're going to move on here with the show for everyone's benefit.